It's the fight the entire world has been waiting for as Vegeta calls out Universe 11's Jiren to an epic showdown in order to find out which one of them is truly the superior fighter. But will this be a make or break moment for Vegeta and every Vegeta fan who supports the character going into the new year? On today's video, we're going to be diving in depth and discussing the fate of Vegeta's character and the importance behind how big of a battle this is going to be as we draw ever so closer going into the new year on this Christmas special. So hold on to your senzu beans as the importance of Vegeta's character against Jiren will be broken down and analyzed next. Vegeta is without question one of the most influential characters within the Dragon Ball franchise, and going into the new year, we come to the understanding that Vegeta is going to challenge the strongest, that being Jiren, to a one-on-one battle and seeing where he ranks among the strongest. And personally for me, this fight with Jiren is going to be a make or break moment, and the reason for that is because looking at Vegeta and everything he's done in the Tournament of Power, he hasn't done anything significant enough to where he fought someone of god tier status, i.e. Hit. He never fought Hit. He never fought Toppo directly to where they actually had a full-on battle, but more or less that was considered to be filler as they broke apart eventually. Vegeta never fought Kefla. Vegeta never fought Jiren. However, this is going to be Vegeta's moment to where either A, it'll break or make his character going forward after the Tournament of Power. Now, having to go back to the previous arcs of Dragon Ball, the Champa arc, Resurrection of F, even having the confrontation between Goku Black and Zamasu, we've seen the ever so expanding growth of Vegeta during those arcs and getting stronger and stronger and stronger during each decisive arc, during each decisive story. So it makes no difference here in seeing him develop as a character. However, we're not talking about any ordinary villain. We're talking about one of the strongest competitors in the tournament that was not only able to one-shot and speed blitz Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku with just his eyes alone and condensing a spirit bomb in the form of a black hole, but also breaking past Hit's time skip and time cage and ringing out Universe 6's strongest warrior with complete ease. So for me, I think one of two scenarios are bound to happen. Either A, Vegeta does something that both Goku and Hit were not able to do prior, and that's actually inflict physical damage to Jiren's body, not to the point where Jiren is sustaining heavy damage to where he can't continue, but enough damage to where Jiren takes notice in acknowledging this pain and having to try even further in putting Vegeta down. Or scenario B, this is going to completely break Vegeta's character as he would only be used for a plot device to further Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren as the 10 minutes begin to die down in the Tournament of Power. And whether or not you want to consider in looking at this from an objective point of view, this battle, this brawl, this epic encounter between Vegeta and Jiren is going to be bigger, way bigger than anyone can possibly even imagine, because even when the chips are down, when Frieza voluntarily does not want any part in fighting Jiren and Goku having to be weakened, and the androids not standing any remote chance in fighting him, and Gohan having to dip below the power scale and not coming anywhere near Jiren's level, the only person left is Vegeta. Considering that Frieza would take matters serious and at least trying to fight him himself, things might only then be a little bit different, considering that Frieza is also another god tier character on the team that can hold his own weight against Super Saiyan Blue and possibly beyond. But the only person that's voluntarily willing to step up to Jiren as of this current point is Vegeta. Now for me, I do want to see two things happen. I want to see Vegeta have his pride be broken, similar to the Kid Buu fight when Kid Buu tarnished and destroyed and dragged Vegeta through the mud and shooting him in the face and beating him down, beating the blood out of his face, all Vegeta had to do was stand back up, smile, and ask for more. And that was what made Vegeta such a ruthless character, and seeing a similar situation occur when he fought Frieza during the Namek story, when he battled against Cell, when he saw his son be killed before his very eyes, he still made one last ditch effort during the Kamehameha struggle and getting involved in putting a dent in Cell, which caused for his eradication. The same thing involved with Majin Vegeta and Majin Buu. When Majin Buu had Vegeta pinned on down and beaten onto the floor, to the point where you actually felt bad for Vegeta in knowing the fact that he couldn't do anything against this monster, he still came back and managed to fight even more and blowing himself up. Not considering that he may do the same thing here, but it is possible and highly likely that Jiren beats down Vegeta so bad to the point where Vegeta is not gone, but instead keeps coming back for more. But what about Ultra Instinct? A lot of the people in the fandom have been speculating and saying that Vegeta has Ultra Instinct. I believe Vegeta does not have Ultra Instinct, and the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding when Whis even pointed out that this is Vegeta's fighting style. Especially when fighting against some of the Universe 3 warriors, Vegeta voluntarily asked for one of them to beat him down in hopes of getting Ultra Instinct, but never did. And against Jiren, it is possible that Jiren could be that deciding factor that beats down Vegeta to the point where he does get it, but you have to ask yourself, is Jiren going to allow Vegeta to get it? Even by picking up on the idea that Vegeta is tapping into something even deeper than how he was previous, is Jiren going to allow him to pull through, similar to how Goku pulled through? And the answer to that, I think, is no. Why would Jiren even voluntarily allow two characters that possess Ultra Instinct in that ring remain as they are, especially when knowing that your universe is about to get destroyed? And I think that it kind of makes sense to have Vegeta fight Jiren, since we never as a collective group got to see Vegeta fight Hit one more time. I think this is going to fill the gaps in giving the fans what they want and what they need in Vegeta's character. And it's sad to say, I don't see Vegeta lasting very long unless they give Vegeta some sort of an ability, some sort of a power boost, in having him be durable enough to withstand Jiren's attacks and continue to push on forward after he still remains in the ring, which is questionable considering we don't really know at this point if Vegeta gets wrung out or not. But again, making or breaking his character. If he withstands Jiren's attacks and remains, it'll make his character that much more important, as nobody else was able to endure and survive Jiren other than Vegeta having to be the first, which would kind of make you question as to what direction they're going to be going in after and seeing where he ranks from there. But of course, if they go in the opposite direction and having Vegeta go in there and completely get annihilated, and having Vegeta be treated like a complete and utter joke, and having even Jiren acknowledge him as not being worthy in fighting him, with thus having to follow with an elimination, would totally break his character and not getting him far at all in the Tournament of Power. But what's interesting is when looking at observation, Jiren has been observing this entire tournament from the start and recognizing each fighter as he's been watching them fight, such as Hit, such as Goku. So it goes without question that it's very possible that Jiren has been studying and watching and paying very close attention to Vegeta as he was maneuvering around the tournament, acknowledging Super Saiyan Blue. But I also feel like thus far it is safe to assume that Vegeta is probably going to be stronger than Hit if you're going to give Vegeta any chance whatsoever in throwing him a bone against such a fighter like Jiren. Because again, you have to ask the question, why exactly are they giving us Vegeta versus Jiren if they don't intend on having Vegeta be stronger than Hit and possibly Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku if they don't intend on having Vegeta showcase an impressive feat of strength against such a fighter? Because let's not forget, before Jiren went into meditation, he told everyone that the reason why he needed to be involved was to put an end to Goku and Hit. Anybody else after that was not deemed worthy of his time. That's something to take note of. So Jiren unquestionably is the wall, is the opposition, is the barrier that Vegeta needs to overcome to have further development going forward. However, as the Tournament of Power begins to die down with the final 10 minutes, we don't know if Vegeta is going to be a keeper or if he's going to be tossed out at some given point. But this is where you guys come in. Post your comments down below and let me know what you guys have to say down in the comment section about Vegeta versus Jiren. What do you think is going to be the defining moment for Vegeta? What is Vegeta going to have to do to survive? Because that's the key word here, survival. It's not about becoming the strongest, it's not about flexing your ego, it's all about survival. So do you guys think that Vegeta has a chance in surviving, or just as many other people have pointed out, is this going to be the official end of Vegeta in the Tournament of Power? Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once again, if you guys are new to this channel and of course love Dragon Ball, consider punching that subscribe button, guys. Turn on all notifications on this channel by clicking that bell icon. That way you guys can be notified whenever a brand new video is posted onto your mobile phones and or desktop. If you guys enjoyed, slap a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my second and third channel. My second channel, Unreal Network, in which I will leave a link down below. It is a movie discussion channel in which showcases a bit of Dragon Ball as well, so I will leave a link to Unreal Network down below, and Unreal Vlogs, in which is daily vlogs from me alongside some workout stuff, professional wrestling, all in between. So make sure you guys check those channels out. Punch that subscribe button, guys. Let me know down below the importance of Vegeta versus Jiren. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once again, if you guys want to see a part 2 to this video following a community response, let me know what you all think down below. Are you guys for Team Vegeta or are you guys for Team Jiren? I mean, it's definitely going to be interesting going forward because this fight is without question going to make or break Vegeta's character. We saw what happened during the Universe 6 tournament when Vegeta went in there, he beat Vegeta, he beat Kabe, he beat Frost, but when going up against Hit, that was the opposition, that was the wall that he couldn't overcome. So are we going to see something similar to where it's going to be the exact same outcome between him and Jiren? Post your comments down below, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.